What's the most unusual gift you ever gave someone? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Great to connect with you again after being away for a couple of weeks. Thanks for allowing me a minute into your day. That question again, what's the most unusual gift you've ever given someone? You might be thinking of an event or a party at which you brought a gag gift, or maybe some other event where you gave a gift and people were scratching their heads a little about it. Well, let me tell you why I bring that up today. In John's Gospel, I think it's John 19, John talks about Jesus' crucifixion and the fact that when Jesus was being crucified, there were soldiers there who were bargaining or in some way gambling over who would get Jesus' tunic. Well, why would they be gambling over something like that? Well, a tunic in those days was the clothing that you wore closest to your skin. It was usually kind of light fabric. You wore cloaks or other things over top of it, but a tunic in their day was, what's the closest thing they had to undergarments? So Jesus' tunic was literally kind of like his underwear, and Jesus had a special tunic. The Bible tells us it was woven, whereas most tunics that people would wear had seams in them. They had been sewn together. Well, as you can imagine, on a hot day, a tunic that had seams in it, well, the seams would kind of rub on your skin and so on. They weren't always all that comfortable. If Jesus had a woven tunic, well, he had a very comfortable garment to wear on a hot day. So here's my question. The Bible tells us that Jesus had no place to lay his head at night, had no house, had to go from place to place to get his food. What is he doing with that expensive tunic on? I'll tell you what, I think somebody gave it to him. Somebody wanted to give Jesus a gift that would be very meaningful to him. Maybe a gift that no one else would see, of course, but somebody wanted to give Jesus a gift that would make his life and his ministry a little bit easier. So they gave him a tunic. I don't know if Jesus unwrapped it in front of other people and other folks were scratching their head going, who in the world gave you undergarments? But to Jesus, well, it made his life and ministry a little easier. So somebody took note of what Jesus needed and gave him something that was very specific and very personal to Jesus. Friends, it tells me something. It tells me that you and I still have the opportunity to give gifts to Jesus. And Jesus appreciates every gift that we give him, even if it might feel a little unusual to some other people. So what kind of gift are you preparing for Jesus? What has Jesus laid on your heart that you desire to give to him, even if somebody else might say, what in the world are you doing with that? We all have something to give. The Bible's very clear about that. We all have gifts and skills and abilities that we can give over to Jesus, and Jesus appreciates every gift that he receives in his name. So friends, what's the best gift you can give to Jesus in these days? What would tell Jesus that you really love him and you're circling your life around his? Thanks again, as always, for watching, friends. Hope you have a great week. Take care. God bless. Walk with Jesus these days and be wondering what you can give to him. God bless. Bye-bye.